Builders, can I ask you a question? Have you ever reached into your bag to grab your earphones or your charging cable only to pull out one big knot? Nasubukan mo na bang kunin ang wired earphones mo or charger or kahit anong kable tas nakita mong nagkanda buhol-buhol ito? You look at it, turned around, pull one end then another. Sinubukan mong tanggalin sa pagkakabuhol, hila dito, hila doon, and quietly think, where do I even begin? Saan ko ba talaga sisimulan? The harder you pull, the tighter it becomes. Habang mas hinihila mo, lalo lang humihigpit ang pagkakabuhol nito. Builders, I wonder if that's exactly how some of us feel about our finances. Ganun din ba ang pakiramdam mo sa pera mo? Maybe your knot isn't inside your bag. Maybe it's inside your wallet. Yung pagkakabuhol na yan ay ala sa bag mo, kung hindi nasa wallet mo. Maybe it's inside your banking app that you haven't opened for days. Ayaw mo nang buksan ang banking app mo. Maybe it's the text message you've been avoiding. Ang iniiwasan mong text message. Because deep inside, you already know what it says. Sana hindi na naman tungkol sa bayarin. Maybe it's lying awake at night, doing the math over and over again. If I pay this, I won't have enough for that. If I pay that, walang katapusang pagkukwenta ng pera. How will I make it until payday? Paano ko kaya maitatawid hanggang sa susunod na sweldo o sahod? Maybe it's payday. For a few moments, you feel relieved. Nakahinga ka ng maluwag kasi sahod mo ngayon. And then finally, the salary has arrived. Sa wakas, pumasok na rin ang sweldo. Then one by one, the money starts leaving. Dumaan lamang sa palad yung sahod mo. Rent, electricity, internet, loan payments, credit cards, family needs, napunta lahat sa mga bayarin. You look at what's left and quietly whisper, "That's it? Ito na lang ang natira?" Or maybe your knot doesn't look like numbers at all. Maybe it looks like smiling when everyone thinks you are okay, while quietly carrying a burden that nobody else sees. May pinagdaraanan ka, pero pinipilit mo lamang maging masaya. Builders, if any of those moments feel familiar, I want you to know something. You are not weak, hindi ka mahina. You are not failure, hindi ka sablay o pagkakamali. And you are not alone, hindi ka nag-iisa. At hindi pa huli ang lahat. Because here's what I've learned. No one untangles a knot by pulling everything at the same time. You untangle it one strand at a time. Ang pagtanggal ng buhol ay ginagawa lamang isa-isa. And maybe that's exactly how rebuilding begins. Not by fixing everything tonight, but by choosing the next faithful step. Hindi mo kailangang ayusin lahat ngayon. Ang kailangan mo ay mamili ng tamang hakbang para sa'yo. One decision, one habit, one brick at a time. Builders, welcome home. Whether this is your first Abundance Live or you've been here since episode 1, I'm grateful that you are here. To those 2,000 people out there, I welcome you here in abundance because something beautiful has already happened. You're no longer the person who keeps running. Hindi na ikaw yung tumatakbo. You're becoming a builder. You noticed the greeting that I did for you? You are a builder, and builders are welcome here. Hindi na tayo simpleng nanonood lamang. Unti-unti na tayong nagiging builders. And builders don't wait for a better future. Builders build it, brick by brick, habit by habit, decision by decision. Before we continue, can we celebrate how far we've become? Not because everything has changed, but because we have. Kailangan nating magbunyi, hindi dahil malayo na ang narating natin, hindi rin dahil nagbago na ang lahat, pero nagsimula na tayo sa pagbabago. In episode 1, many of us made one courageous decision. We stopped running. We completed our Abundance 15-minute financial reset. For the first time, we looked at our finances instead of looking away. Hindi pa natin na isa sa ayos ang lahat pero huminto na tayong tumakbo. And that was our first brick. In episode 2, we took another step. We stopped guessing. We built our Abundance Financial Snapshot. We learned the 4 H's of financial clarity. And we discovered one truth that I hope you'll never forget. Awareness creates control. Kapag malinaw mong nakikita ang sitwasyon mo, mas nagkakaroon ka ng kakayahang baguhin ito. That was another brick. Builders, look at your journey. Just a few weeks ago, many of us were avoiding our finances. Today, we're talking about debt. Pag-uusapan natin ang utang. We're looking at our numbers. We're asking better questions. Not because everything is fixed, but because we're no longer hiding. Hindi pa man naayos ang lahat pero hindi na tayo kailangang magtago. And builders, that's what progress looks like. Not perfection, progress. Tonight, we begin another part of our journey. Not just to understand debt, not just to talk about money, but to begin breaking free from the debt trap. Tayo ang nagsisimulang muli mula sa ating paglalakbay. Hindi lamang para maunawaan ang mga utang, hindi lamang ito tungkol sa pera, bagkus ito ay tungkol sa paglaya sa pagkakaagapos sa ating mga utang. One knot, one strand, one brick at a time. But before we decide which strand to loosen first, there's one question we need to answer. How did the knot become so tight in the first place? Paano nga ba naging ganito kahigpit ang buhol? Let's build together. Builders, before we talk about how to untangle the knot, I'd like us to go back just for a moment. Not to judge ourselves, not to relive our mistakes, but to understand our story. Kailangan nating unawaan ang kwento natin. Because understanding is very different from blaming. Magkaiba ang pag-unawa at ang pagsisisi. Can I ask you something? When you looked at your debt today, what is the first emotion that comes to your mind? Kung titignan mo ang mga utang mo ngayon, ano ang iyong pakiramdam? Maybe it's regret, pagsisisi. Sana hindi ko na lang ginawa yon. Maybe it's disappointment, panlulumo. Mas maayos sana ang buhay ko ngayon kung hindi naging iba lang ang mga desisyon ko. Maybe it's guilt. Pag-amin. Kasalanan ko rin naman ito. Or maybe you're simply tired. Tired of carrying something that feels heavier every single month. na pagod ka na. Builders, if that's how you feel, I want you to hear this. Your debt may explain where you are today, but it does not define who you are. Maaring ipaliwanag ng utang ang sitwasyon mo ngayon, pero hindi nito tinutukoy ang halaga mo bilang tao. That's why here in Abundance, we don't begin with judgment. We begin with honesty. Magpakatotoo lang tayo. Because honesty creates awareness. And awareness creates control. Builders, have you ever watched a really good movie? One where the ending completely surprised you. Nakapanood ka na ba ng mga pelikulang nagulat ka sa katapusan nito? Then afterwards, you started remembering all the little scenes you barely noticed. And suddenly, everything made sense. Hindi pala isang eksena ang bumuo sa ending, kundi maraming maliliit na eksena na halos hindi ko napansin. Life works that way. Our finances often do too. Most people don't wake up one morning buried in debt. Hindi isang araw nagising ka lang at baon ka na sa utang. The knot is usually tied little by little. Let's revisit those moments, not to blame ourselves, but to understand them. Maybe it was payday. Your salary came in, and for a moment you smiled. Sa wakas, pumasok na rin ang sweldo. Then the money started leaving. Rent, electricity, internet, loan payments, credit cards, family expenses, school expenses. Then you looked at what remained and quietly whispered, "That's it? Ito na lang ang natira?" Maybe it wasn't overspending. Maybe it was survival. Someone got sick. May nagkasakit. Either family member or malapit na tao sa buhay mo. The car needed repairs. May sira ang kotse mo. A family member needed help. Kailangan ng tulong ng pamilya mo. Your child needed something for school. May bayarin ang anak mo sa school. You borrowed not because you wanted more, but because you did not know how else to get through the month. Hindi dahil gusto mo lang umutang, kundi dahil kailangan mong makaraos. Maybe you told yourself, "It's okay. I'll catch up next month. Okay lang. Bawi na lang next time." Then next month came. Life happened again. Then another month. Then another. Before you realize it, what was supposed to be temporary became your normal. Ang sa susunod na buwan, naging ganito na lang palagi. Maybe you weren't buying luxury. Maybe you were buying relief. Food delivery dito, food delivery doon, because you were exhausted. A small reward because life had been difficult. A little shopping because it was the only thing that made you smile. Especially that week. Builders, there's a difference between being irresponsible and being emotionally exhausted. Minsan, hindi tayo gumagastos dahil maluho tayo. Minsan, gumagastos tayo dahil pagod na tayo. Or maybe, some of your debt came from decisions you truly regret. And today, you wish you could go back. Builders, we can't rewrite yesterday. But we can decide what tomorrow will look like. Hindi na natin mababago ang kahapon. Pero maaari nating baguhin ang direksyon ng ating bukas. Builders, did you notice something? None of those moments felt life-changing. They felt ordinary, small, understandable, almost forgettable. But when enough small moments pull in different directions, the knot, yung pagkakabuhol, it gets tighter. Hindi isang desisyon ang bumuo ng buhol, kundi maraming maliliit na sandaling halos hindi natin napansin. The beautiful thing is if small decisions can slowly tighten the knot, small decisions can slowly loosen it too. And that is hope. Tonight's abundance principle is this: small wins build big freedom. We often think our lives will change because of one big breakthrough. But more often, our lives change because of small decisions made faithfully over time. One habit, one payment, one conversation, one honest look at our finances, one brick at a time. Kung ang maliliit na desisyon ang unti-unting bumuo ng buhol, ang maliliit ding tamang desisyon ang unti-unting magpapalaya sa atin. Builders, I'd like you to reflect for a moment. Looking back, which of those moments felt most familiar to you? Was it payday? Survival? Next month? Emotional spending? Or regret? Alin sa mga sandaling yon ang pinaka nakikita mo sa sarili mo? Whatever your answer is, don't respond with shame. Respond with honesty. Magpakatotoo ka. Because honesty is where rebuilding begins. Builders, now we understand something important. The knot wasn't created overnight, and it won't be untangled overnight either. But here's something else I've learned. Not every builder needs the same thing to begin rebuilding. Some builders need hope first. Others need clarity first. Before we decide which debt to pay first, there's one question that we need to answer. What do you need in this season? Ano ba talaga ang kailangan mo sa yugto ng buhay mo ngayon? Let's discover it together. Builders, can I ask you another question? Have you ever noticed how easy it is for people to give financial advice? Ang dali-daling magbigay ng payo pagdating sa pera. Someone says, just budget better. Matuto kang mag-budget. Another says, pay your smallest debt first. Bayaran mo muna ang pinakamaliit na utang mo. Someone else says, no, pay the highest interest first. Bayaran mo ang may pinakamataas na interest sa lahat ng pagkakautang mo. And maybe, all of them mean well. Maybe they're all sharing something that worked for them. But have you ever quietly wondered, if it's that simple, why am I still struggling? Kung ganun lang pala kasimple, bakit hirap pa rin ako? Builders, I don't think it's because you're lazy. Hindi dahil tamad ka. I don't think it's because you don't care. Hindi dahil wala kang pakialam. And I don't think it's because you're incapable. Hindi dahil wala kang kakayahan. I think it's because people often give the right advice at the wrong time. Minsan, tama ang payo, pero hindi yun ang kailangan natin sa kasalukuyang yugto ng buhay natin. That changes everything. Builders, let me show you what I mean. Imagine two people. Both owe 100,000. Same amount, same interest, same monthly payment. Dalawang taong parehas na umutang ng 100,000. On paper, their stories look exactly the same. But underneath, they're completely different. Parehas sila, ngunit may pagkakaiba. The first builder has not slept well. 4 months. Hindi siya nakakatulog. Every notification creates anxiety. Lagi siyang balisa. Every due date feels like another reminder of failure. What they need first is hope. Kailangan niya ng pag-asa. Kailangan muna niyang maniwala na kaya pa niyang bumangon. The second builder feels calm. They're not overwhelmed. They simply don't know where to begin. Kalmado siya, ngunit hindi alam kung saan siya magsisimula. They've watched videos, read books, ask for advice. Now, they're overwhelmed by too many options. What they need first is clarity. Kailangan muna niyang magkaroon ng malinaw na desisyon. Builders, same debt, different needs. Parehas na pagkakautang ngunit magkaibang pangangailangan. There is something I've been learning myself. Sometimes, we're so busy asking, what's the right strategy? Or what is the best strategy? Ano ba ang pinakamabisang paraan? Then we forget to ask, what do I need in the season? Ano ba talaga ang kailangan ko sa yugto ng buhay ko ngayon? Because your season doesn't define who you are. It simply reveals what you need to keep building. Ang yugto ng buhay mo ngayon ay hindi nagpapakita ng iyong pagkatao, kundi ng iyong pangangailangan sa kasalukuyan. Builders, I'd like to introduce another part of our abundance system. Not another strategy, but a framework. One that's helped me understand myself before making decisions. And it's called the Builder's H Compass. Because every builder has two guides. The first H is heart, puso. And then, the second one is head, isip. Both are gifts. Both are important. But depending on the season, one usually speaks a little louder. Maybe today, your greatest battle isn't information. It's discouragement. You've been carrying debt for so long that you've started believing nothing will ever change. Hindi ka na naniniwala na may magbabago. You don't need more pressure. You don't need another lecture. All you need is your first win. A reason to believe that progress is possible. Kailangan mo munang maranasan ang maliit na tagumpay para muling maniwala na kaya mong bumangon. Or maybe, your heart is doing okay. Okay naman yung puso mo. Your biggest struggle is uncertainty. You simply need a plan. You want to understand your options. You feel more confident when your next step is clear. Kapag malinaw ang susunod na hakbang, mas lumalakas ang loob mong kumilos. Builders, can I remind you of something? A heart builder isn't weak. Hindi mahina ang isang heart builder. A head builder, rather, is not cold. Wala siyang pakiramdam. Hindi siya ganun. They're simply in different seasons. And seasons change. Nagbabago ang panahon at nagbabago rin ang ating pangangailangan. One day, you may need hope. Another day, you may need clarity. Both are part of the journey. Financial experts might describe these approaches as the debt snowball or the debt avalanche. Those are valuable strategies. But abundance asks a different question first. Not which of the two strategies is better, but what do I need to take my next faithful step? Ano ba ang pinakamagandang strategy na kaya kong panindigan? Ano ba ang kailangan ko? Because the best strategy is the one you can faithfully continue. Ang pinakamagandang strategy ay ang kaya mong panindigan. So, builders, which season best describes you today? Is it heart? Nandun ka ba na gumagamit ka sa puso ngayon kapag nagdedesisyon ka sa pera, especially sa mga utang mo? Or head? Are you more using your head? Mas ginagamit mo yung isip mo pagdating sa yung pera at sa yung mga utang. So, if you have a moment, you can type in your comments. Just type in either heart or head or emoji of a heart or a brain. Then, you can do so. So, if you're watching this on a replay, you can also comment so we know which season are you. Are you in the heart season or a brain season? For me, if I was like around 3 months down the road, especially when I started Abundance, I was in the heart season. Pinapairal ko talaga yung nararamdaman ko, yung hindi ka makatulog, lagi mong iniisip, lahat ng mga utang mo, paano mo siya babayaran, and may mga nangyayari sa buhay mo na hindi inaasahan. So, dun ka nawawalan ng pag-asa or kumpiyansa. Right? But as we move forward with this journey of rebuilding, we shifted to using our head. So that's how everything changes from one season to another. So, for sure, right now, if you are in your heart season, it's okay. There isn't a right answer. But at least, you are honest in your answer. And honesty is where wisdom begins. Builders, now you know what you need in this season. The next season becomes beautifully simple. If you know what you need, and you know where you want to go, what will your first brick be? Kung alam mo na ang kailangan mo, ano ngayon ang una mong laryo? Let's build it. Builders, we've talked about your story. We've talked about how the knot was created. We've talked about what you need in this season. Now, I'd like to ask you one final question. When this live ends, what will be different? Will tonight simply become another inspiring conversation? Another page in your notebook? Another video you watch and promised yourself you'd remember? Or will tonight be remembered as the night your rebuilding actually begun? Ano ang magiging pagkakaiba pagkatapos ng gabing ito? Isa lang ba itong magandang usapan? o ito ang gabing tunay kang nagsimulang bumangon? Builders, the answer won't be determined by what you learned tonight. It will be determined by what you choose to do next. Before we make that choice, I want to remind you of something important. Everything we've talked about tonight, your disappointments, your setbacks, your fears, your different seasons, deserved to be acknowledged. Your season deserves compassion. Ang pinagdaraanan mo ngayon ay nararapat lamang na pagmalasakitan. But your future deserves responsibility. Ang kinabukasan mo ay nararapat sa pananagutan. Both are true. Both belong together. Builders, being compassionate with yourself does not mean avoiding responsibility. And taking responsibility does not mean being harsh on yourself. We need both. Compassion helps us stop blaming ourselves. Responsibility, on the other hand, helps us start rebuilding. Ang malasakit ang tumutulong sa atin upang huminto sa ating pagsisisi. Ngunit ang pananagutan ang tumutulong sa ating magsimulang muli. Can I ask you something? Think about every payment you've made before tonight. So lahat ng mga binayad mo bago tayo nagsimula. How many of those payments were made because you truly choose them? And how many were made because life left you no choice? Because the due date arrived, because the reminder came, because someone called, because you wanted to avoid another penalty. Ilang beses kang nagbayad dahil pinili mo, at ilang beses kang nagbayad dahil napilitan ka. Builders, that's not judgment. That's awareness. Because tonight, I don't want you to make just another payment. I want you to make your first intentional payment. Kailangan buo sa loob mo yung pagbabayad mo. Not because someone demanded it, but because you chose the direction of your future. Hindi dahil may naniningil, kundi dahil pinili mong simulan ang pagbangon. Builders, every meaningful journey has a moment. We never forget. A graduation, a wedding, the day you receive your first job offer, holding your child for the first time. Not because a piece of paper changed your life, but because it marked the moment everything changed. Tonight, I'd like us to create one of those moments. Not with a certificate, not with a contract, but with something beautifully simple. And this is our newest tool for this week. One of the newest Habundance tool, which is my first brick card. Years from now, I hope you look back at this card and remember, this wasn't the night you became debt-free. This was the night you changed direction. So now, builders, if you already did our challenge last week, which is the Habundance Financial Snapshot, I want you to take out your abundance financial snapshot, and then you can now grab a small piece of paper. It's better if it's an index card, or you can simply open the Notes app if you're more into using your phone. Tonight, that becomes my first brick card. Not just a card. So card is just a metaphor. It is a declaration, a reminder, a promise to yourself. So, let's complete that tool together. So how do you do that? So when I did mine, I don't have any index card. So right now, you can just write down either beside your financial snapshot if you're writing it in your journals, your notebooks. But for me, I just wrote down in the notebook. So the first question that you need to ask yourself, and then you can write it down, what do I need most in this season? Ano ba talaga ang kailangan ko sa yugto ng buhay ko ngayon? So this is where you identify which season are you. Are you at your heart season or are you at the head season? So for me, I wrote down head. So you can also do the same. So that's the first question that you need to put here in your My First Brick card. Remember, this doesn't define who you are. It simply reminds what you need today. Okay? So that is the first one. The second one is, which debt will become the beginning of my rebuilding? Aling utang ang magiging simula ng aking pagbangon? If you're in a hard season, so that depends on your season, right? So if you are in a hard season, choose the debt that will give you your first visible victory. And then, if you're in a head season, choose the debt where your intentional payment creates the greatest long-term impact. There isn't a perfect choice, only an intentional one, so write it down. So ano nga ba yung bukal sa loob mong gawin sa ngayon? So right now, kung nasa heart season ka, syempre iisipin mo lang yung kaya mo. Pero at least, kailangan mong makalaya sa pagkakautang. And then the first step is for you to be able to make that first payment. And that first payment should be intentional kung ano lamang yung kaya mong bayaran sa ngayon. And then if you are in a head season right now, and you are able to set aside a bigger portion and you think that will help you move forward and that will make the biggest impact in your financial snapshot, in your financial lives, in your finances, then choose that hurdle or yung utang na yan. And that's what you're going to put there so that you can intentionally pay it. Now, the third question that you have to write is, why does this matter to me? Okay? So, write one sentence, not about the debt, but about you. Why does this matter? Maybe you say, I want to stop avoiding my finances. Ayoko nang takasan ang pera ko. Or maybe, I want to sleep peacefully again. Gusto kong makatulog ng may kapayapaan. Or maybe, I want to become someone my family can look up to. Gusto kong maging taong maipagmamalaki ng pamilya ko. Or maybe, I want to prove to myself that I can rebuild. Gusto kong patunayan sa sarili kong kaya kong bumangon. Builders, when motivation fades, your reason will keep you moving. That's why this sentence matters more than the amount. So you need to know your why of doing things, right? So for me, it's for me to start my recovery period. It's for me to rebuild and build more savings. So if that's your why, then you can just put it there. Okay? So that's the third question that you have to write. And then the fourth question that you have to write is my first intentional payment. So now decide your first intentional payment. Maybe it's 100. So this is where you put the amount. Maybe it's 100 pesos. Maybe it's 500. Maybe it's 1,000. The amount does not determine your progress tonight. The decision does. Yung unang-unang decision mo para magbayad, yun yung makakapagpapalaya sa'yo. And builders, we don't wait until you feel confident. Because confidence usually comes after the first brick has already been laid. Hindi laging nauuna ang kumpiyansa. Madalas sumusunod ito pagkatapos mong magsimula. So this is where you write the amount that you can pay. And that amount should be like something that intentionally you can give. Okay? So that is the fourth question that we have to answer in my first brick card. And then, you finally sign your card. This is where your commitment. Write today's date. So you sign it and then write today. And then, you complete this sentence. Tonight, I choose to rebuild. Ngayong gabi, pinipili kong magsimulang muli. One brick, one decision, one payment at a time. And of course, builders, do not hide this card or whatever note you have because you're afraid that you might fail. So wag mong itago yung card na ito dahil natatakot kang mabigo. It's better if you keep it where you'll see it. Either in your wallet, inside your journal, especially if you're doing a daily journal, on your desk, beside your bed, because every time you see it, it will remind you why you choose to begin. Ilagay mo ito sa lugar na lagi mong makikita para araw-araw nitong ipapaalala kung bakit ka nagsimula. One day, when this journey feels difficult, I hope you'll hold this card and remember, this was the night you stopped reacting. Hindi ka na lang basta nagre-react, but you started rebuilding. Nagsisimula kang magbago at bumangon. Builders, can I tell you what changed tonight? Maybe your debt did not change very much. Hindi nagbago yung utang mo. Or maybe your bank balance looks almost exactly the same. Ganun pa rin naman yung balance mo. But something else already has. Tonight, you stopped waiting for circumstances to change first. So, ikaw ay tumigil sa pag-aantay ng mga pagkakataong ikaw ay magbago. And you became someone who chooses their direction. Hindi ka na naghihintay na magbago muna yung sitwasyon. Ikaw na ang nagsimulang magbago. Your balance may not change very much tonight, but your direction just did. Maaring hindi pa ganong magbago ang balanse ng utang mo or kahit anumang numero na nakikita mo ngayon. Pero nagbago na ang direksyon ng buhay mo. And that is what builders do. So, builders, before we continue, I'd like us to make this commitment together. So, if you have your card, place your hand over your My First Brick card and then quietly say this with me. Tonight, I choose to become the builder my future self will thank me for. Ngayong gabi, pinipili kong maging builder na ipagpapasalamat ng future self ko. Hold on to that. Because tomorrow, your debt may still be there. Nandyan pa din yung utang mo. But, so your commitment. And that's how builders begin. Builders, tonight, you did not finish your rebuilding. You simply laid the first brick. And every builder knows a foundation always comes before the house. So before we end tonight, let's take a moment to celebrate what we've built together and look ahead to the journey that continues from here. So, let's keep building together. Builders, before we end tonight, I'd like us to pause for a moment. Because sometimes, when we're so focused on how far we still have to go, we forget to celebrate how far we've already come. Minsan, nakatingin tayo sa layo ng ating lalakbayin. Kaya nakakalimutan nating pahalagahan kung gaano na tayo kalayo sa ating pinanggalingan. Tonight, let's celebrate our journey. Not because everything is perfect, but because we're no longer where we used to be. Builders, over the last 3 weeks, we haven't just been watching videos. We've been laying a foundation, brick by brick. Let's look back. Episode 1, we stopped running. We completed our Habundance 15-minute financial reset. And for the first time, we chose to face our finances instead of avoiding them. And that was our first brick. In episode 2, we stopped guessing. We completed our Habundance financial snapshot. We discovered the 4 H's of financial clarity. And we learned that awareness creates control. That becomes our second brick. Tonight, we choose a different direction. We discovered the Builder's H Compass. We learned that small wins build big freedom. We completed our My First Brick card, and together, we made our Lay Your First Brick commitment. Builders, those aren't just activities. They're milestones. They're reminders of who you're becoming. Builders, I want to share something close to my heart. Everything we're building together is becoming the foundation of Habundance. One day, new builders will join our community. They'll watch these episodes. They'll hear these stories. They'll use our tools. And they'll benefit because you choose to build from the very beginning. You're not just watching Habundance grow. You're helping build it. Hindi lang tayo nanonood sa pagbuo ng Habundance. Tayo mismo ang tumutulong na magtayo nito. Every comment, every question, every story, every reflection, every courageous step becomes part of this foundation. Thank you for building it with me. Builders, our journey doesn't end when this live ends. Every platform has a purpose. Facebook, this is where we gather as a community. It's where we encourage one another, share victories, and remind each other that no one builds alone. In YouTube, this is our Abundance Library. Every lesson, every live, every story becomes a resource you can return to whenever you need it. In Instagram, it's where we fill our minds with daily encouragement, small reminders, simple truths. One post can change the direction of your day. In TikTok, it's where habits become practical. Short, simple, actionable. Because sometimes 1 minute is all it takes to remember your next faithful step. And on X, previously Twitter, we continue the conversation through Abundance Insights. We'll share the thoughts behind the lessons, the conversations that don't fit inside a 1-hour live. Because builders don't just learn together. They think together. They grow together. Builders, here's this week's Abundance Wisdom. Your season deserves compassion. Your future deserves responsibility. Your dreams deserve someone who refuses to quit. Ang pinagdaraanan mo ay nararapat sa malasakit. Ang kinabukasan mo ay nararapat sa pananagutan. At ang mga pangarap mo ay nararapat sa isang builder na hindi sumusuko. Hold on to that truth this week. Before we meet again, I'd like you to reflect on one question. What changed more this week? Is it my balance or my mindset? Ano ang mas nagbago ngayong linggo? Ang balanse ng pera ko o ang paraan ng pag-iisip ko? Write your answer. Pray about it. If you're comfortable, share it with our builder community. Because your story might become someone else's hope. This last segment is very special. This is where we draw strength that we need to move forward. So today, we offer abundance prayer. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for meeting us exactly where we are. Thank you for reminding us that rebuilding doesn't begin with having everything figured out. It begins with one faithful step. Give us the courage to face reality with honesty, the wisdom to make intentional decisions, and the perseverance to keep laying one brick at a time. When we feel discouraged, remind us that you are still working. When we feel overwhelmed, help us focus on the next faithful step instead of the entire journey. Teach us to become faithful builders, our finances, our families, our character, and our future. May every decision we make this week reflect wisdom, integrity, compassion, responsibility, and hope. And may our lives become living reminders that abundance is built one habit, one decision, one brick at a time. In Jesus' name, Amen. Builders, before we go, I'd like you to remember this. Tomorrow morning, your debt may still be there. Hindi agad mawawala ang mga utang mo. Your responsibilities may still be waiting. Nag-aantay pati ang mga responsibilidad mo. Your challenges may not disappear overnight. But tomorrow morning, you'll wake up different. Because tonight, you chose a different direction. You are no longer running. You are rebuilding. So bring my first brick card with you this week. Look at it often. Let it remind you why you began. And next Sunday, come back. Bring your victories. Bring your struggles. Bring your questions. Bring your story. Because builders don't build alone. We build together. One habit, one decision, one brick at a time. And always remember, we don't chase abundance. We build it. Good night, builders. We'll see you next Sunday. Builders, thank you for spending this time with me. I hope today's episode reminded you that financial transformation does not happen overnight. It happens one habit, one decision, one brick at a time. When you're ready for your next brick, continue your journey in our Abundance Live Season 1 playlist. And if this episode encouraged you, share it with someone who needs hope today. Because you never know who might be waiting for the encouragement you receive today. And if you're building with us, don't forget to like and subscribe so we can keep laying bricks together. Remember, we don't chase abundance. We build it. One habit, one decision, one brick at a time. I'll see you in our next brick.